case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
An emotionally charged child custody and divorce case that shook the heart of Mississippi is under review once more. It revolves around parents April Thornell Lawrence and William Andrew Lawrence, enveloped in allegations of infidelity and domestic harassment. The initial ruling granted custody of their two children to William Andrew Lawrence, favorably known as Andy. April, however, appealed the ruling, citing several missteps by the chancellor. April's claim of adultery became a focal point, granting the chancellor authority to make a premature summary judgment, a decision that April believes was erroneous. As the case is retold, it emerges that Andy's record wasn't immaculate either, tarnished by evidence of violent behavior towards April and an illicit affair with his pregnant secretary. Yet his skeletons were conveniently overlooked, while April's indiscretion was largely magnified under the magnifying lens of the judicial proceedings. The Court of Appeals found that the chancellor indeed made errors when adjudicating this thorny case. The chancellor failed to uphold the key legal principles guiding child custody cases: the obligation to consider continuity of care and careful weighing of all pivotal factors. Further, the chancellor leaned heavily on marital fault as a factor in awarding custody, disregarding the law's clear avoidance of such subjective influence. While chiding the chancellor's handling of the case, the Court of Appeals reminded judicial officers to remain cognizant of the importance of upholding Section May 24, 93(9) in cases touched by shadows of violence. Intriguingly, this section demands stringent adherence to certain determinants, including specific findings of violence, completion of a treatment program, and evaluating the child's best interest. In the fallout of this landmark appeal, the Court of Appeals suspended the initial ruling and remanded the case. The next stages of the judicial process will revisit the full complexities of this case, striving to balance the scales of justice and child welfare. The legal saga of the Lawrences puts the spotlight not just on their personal battles, but also on the constant endeavor of the law to protect the innocence of children trapped in marital discord. April, as the appellant, now carries the onerous responsibility of associated costs in this appeal, adding a financial strain to her maternal worries.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.